Oh, look at that, chat. Little Widowmaker. Little VoD maker.
Tell me, is it true you never miss?
Everyone misses.
Everyone misses.
That's not an answer.
That wasn't an answer.
I don't owe you one.
I don't owe you one.
I play this game way too much. I play this game way too much. What the fuck, man?
Stay inside, and I'll keep you safe.
Jesus Christ.
Bonjour.
4, 3.
Wait, a fucking British accent, yeah? Yeah, fucking, I'm the London stabber. I'll fucking stab you, mate, yeah? Fucking in it, double a bit of Tim Tams like mum will wag one, yeah? Swear me fucking mum. Double a bit of Marlon Burger to you, yeah? Fucking stab you in the gutter, yeah? Fucking dissy blood. Take the right side angle. Yep, right here. Okay, we wanna try and kill the turret. Ooh, almost. Right side angle again. Not bad. Good pressure. Take a look at main as well. Take a look at main, left side for the supports. Mercy's resting. Okay. So, I want to point something out there. If you played a little bit more to the left there, you could have got a free kill on the Mercy. And this is something I see a lot in Masters games as well, where I will see people kind of like tunnel vision on something, and if they don't hit the shot, they'll continue trying to do that. Sometimes, like, going elsewhere and trying to look to the left, like resetting your mind a little bit, is usually all you need to hit another shot. I know you really wanted to kill the Torb there, but the truth of the matter is you already had 3 people focusing on the Torb, while there's a Mercy resting at main, and she's like completely wide open for you to just fucking split her skull open with a shot, right? Fucking 50 cal to the dome. I guess what I want to say is, another thing that I also pointed out was the Orisa, right? Instead of trying to like hit a target that is consistently moving left and right, and that can sometimes be a little bit daunting, if you put your crosshair into, you know, her chest area kind of thing, chat, behave, all right? If you put her crosshair on the chest area and you kind of move and strafe with her movement, you would have hit those shots and she would have died. Instead, a lot of people will opt in for this thing where it's like they'll stand still, they'll be static, they'll aim at the Orisa, and sure, that works half the time, but why take a gamble when you can use her own movement against her, right? And you would have gotten the kill there if you kind of like positioned your crosshair in a way what it is now. Let me explain a little bit better, right? So, say you're aiming at that wall, right in front of you. So, the Orisa, say you're looking right at her right now. She's doing something like this, right? You're standing still, and you're trying to follow her like this, right? But if you stop doing that, and you remain static, right? You put your crosshair against the wall. If she's ADSing left and right, why don't you just put the crosshair around her chest head area, and you strafe with her? And then you let the crosshair fall into the hitbox instead. It becomes so much easier for you to hit your shots when you do that, because you're not getting pressured, right? The soldier, the Torb is not looking at you. The soldier's not looking at you. So you have all the time in the world to hit precise shots. So instead of trying to do this like thing where you try and aim with your mouse on the crosshair and you're trying to hit someone who's going left and right, you just put the crosshair where, you know, the middle of the hitbox, and then move the crosshair into them instead. You would have got a lot more value, and you probably would have killed her as well. And I feel like that's a tip that a lot of you in chat never do, is that a lot of the time you can get away with just using the enemy's movement against them, right? So try and remember that, chat. I feel like that's a vital part of playing hitscan in general. Not just hitscan, but projectile as well. And I feel like that's a really good, valuable tip that a lot of people don't tell you. You can legitimately use other people's movement against them, right? Make them that, make it their weakness, right? And I can show you guys in the practice range a little bit after, but this is something that is very typical. I see this all the time. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to point that out, and we kind of got tunnel vision on the Torb there a little bit too much when we could have killed a free Mercy rest on the left side there. So try not get tunnel vision too hard on a target. Sometimes refreshing your brain a little bit and going to a different target is all you need. Okay, you are a little bit low. You can take the health pack in the well right now. Why are you not getting healed? Why are you not getting healed right now? You're dead. What? Take the health. Yeah, there you go.
It's go time.
Oh shit. No, you got head dinked there. Oh, at least we're getting a rest. Nice headshot. Led to a kill in the Orisa. Good, good. Watch out for the turret. Yep.
I need healing.
You can go to your left right now and take up the big health pack. There's a health pack to your left. So, Jiren, if you didn't know, there's a couple things I want to point out. If your healers suck, there's a big health pack right here that will get you to full every time. You can take that, by the way. What I like you to do in these situations is a lot of Widow players don't explore the statue here. You can actually, when the turret is down, you can jump up on this head right here and have a really good angle here. But you only really want to jump up here when the fight has already started. And you can sit down here comfortably and you can look down on them and it becomes a lot easier to hit headshots, right? Just wanted to point that out, that I feel like a lot of people don't use that spot, but it's really good.
Everyone, let the Kitsune guide you.
Nice headshot.
Enemy here.
Nice. There's someone to your right. Oh, nice reaction time. Who would have thunk having aimbot is actually kind of strong. Holy shit, we are matched. We're now playing the dwarf. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it up. Ow. Dude, the more I think about it, the more I realize how good is Torbjorn's ultimate, chat. Holy shit. We're gonna talk about alternatives here in a hot second. I just want to see how this fight plays out. Okay, so we got the point.
You're all set up, my dear.
Okay, so we got the point. There's a couple things I want to point out, right? One, your crosshair placement is very wrong playing Torbjorn, right? If you're gonna opt in to play spam Torb in chokes like this, you want to angle your crosshair into a way where if you're gonna hit them, you're gonna hit headshots, right? Hold on, chat. I gotta sneeze. Here we go. Whew. Sorry, chat. You want to angle your crosshair a little bit further up so you know that you're hitting headshots. Headshots with Torbjorn is very, very strong. And I feel like when you're spamming here, you're going for the body shots, which is still lethal. But I would have angled the crosshair a little bit further up. Two things I want to point out. One, Torbjorn is very strong at flanking. And the reason why is because his turret is very strong. So you could have gone through hotel, left side here, drop a turret around this angle here, and then you start spamming a little bit, and you can hide behind the turret as a means to not take damage. This causes a lot of confusion. Chances are you split their supports. The first reaction that they will do is when I go to safety. It's very rare for supports on King's Row to go straight further into the point. What this will do is that you'll divide them, right? When the soldier is playing top left, he's not going to be with the support. He's going to be cut off, right? And I mean, it's dangerous, but it's also a pro for you because it allows you to go down here, put a turret down, and then hide behind the turret, spam a little bit, press your E, spam some more, and once your turret dies, go back, rinse, repeat, right? And what this does is that you're cutting off the supply line from healing to their main tank, right? Which obviously will probably and most likely give you the kill. Other than that, what you could have done differently too is that you could have taken a right side position here. You can move up here when you have your turret off CD, move all the way up here, and then you put the turret right here. Now it's covered by the little leaves, beautiful leaves we have here, and they're going to have to kill it really quickly because it does a lot of damage. Other than that, you can play up here, play spam again. The only problem is you have a soldier there, but then, you know, the soldier might respect the turret. He might not take that angle against you. If you're feeling really risky, you can take a right side position, go up here and do the same thing and put it down here. I'm just giving you alternatives because we kind of were stuck in this choke. We're very telegraphed. We're doing the same thing over and over again, right? And I mean, it worked eventually, but if you want to be the playmaker, you want to be the person that actually wins the point for your team, you have to sort of expand the way you play the game. There's ads. All right. Chat, there's ads. We're waiting. All right. Okay, good. Ads are over. Perfect. Dude, I love the drums in that song, chat. Sorry, I get carried away, man. I fucking love good drummers, dude. Oh. Anyways, I wanted to give you alternatives there, Lewis, what you could have played that differently a little bit. Alright, chat. I am going to point something out, but before I do, what did Jiren do wrong here? What did we do? We pressed our E, and what went wrong? I'm just going to give you guys an opportunity to point it out before I do. Any guessers? He's close to his tank? No, that's not really what I'm looking at here. E for zero reason? Not really. Overextended? A little bit, but it's not what I'm about to point out. Rexy's got it. Lewis, why are you not right-clicking at this distance? Why are you not shotgunning the Orisa? If you're going to be this far up, and you press her E, why are we left-clicking? You can literally shotgun her here. And you're playing a lot out in the open. So, here's what I would do. I don't necessarily think that you taking this space is bad, because there really isn't anyone to punish you. I mean, I guess Orisa could throw a javelin at you, hit you against the wall, but then you have your E, right? But if you're going to press your E here, what I'd rather have you do here is I would love for you to take this angle here, take no damage, walk up here, see where she is, and if she's playing right here, perfect opportunity for you to press E coming out of this little doorway, and then just fucking rain hell upon her, right? Your right clicks do so much damage. It's essentially a shotgun, and it does a tremendous amount of damage. And at this angle, even Orisa has to be careful, right? You play here, you jiggle peek, you right click the Orisa, boom, fucking dead. Instead, what we're doing is we're taking a right side angle, we're wide open, we're going here, we're kind of overextending. Lucky for you, your tank came up and played with you, but you're pressing E on the open, and you're not right clicking at this distance. I would say where you are right now is where you get your full damage from your right click. So you're missing out on not only a lot of ult charge, but you're also missing out on a lot of damage, right? So I kind of wanted to point that out because all we've been doing right now is pressing E, holding left click, which necessarily isn't a bad thing, but he does have a shotgun for a reason, and I think that you should use it a little bit more. You are really fucking dangerous. I would argue that you are like a Reaper when you press E and you right click at this distance. So I want to see a lot more of that too. If you're going to play Torb at this distance, I want to see you use right click a lot more. So try and keep that that angle we talked about on the left side there, and jiggle peek that corner, because that's very, very strong if you're playing Torbjorn. Chad, bring your pens and papers out. I don't know if this is Giga Chad or stupid. Honestly, probably a mix of both. Fuck that guy in particular, apparently. Holy shit. Fuck that dwarf in particular, apparently, dude. Holy shit. Another thing I want to point out is when you use your turret in that location right there, it's too far away for it to actually do damage. You need to get a little bit better with where you put your turret placement as well. I would rather you place it around corners, more up where the fight is happening. So one of the few things that makes the Torp turret very, very strong is that you can kind of cut off the supports from the tanks because they're naturally very scared of it. Sure, it has a very limited health pool, but in this particular case, I would rather you save it up, and when your Ramatra presses his E like he does here, or his shift or whatever the fuck, you can put your turret right here instead. Like where this little dwarf is dead, and use it right here. And then you kind of like play in front of it, so they have to go through you to kill your turret, right? I think this would have been better. Right now, I feel like we're throwing down our turret just for the sake of throwing it down, and it's not getting any value whatsoever, right? So I want you to pay close attention to that too, because right now, we've barely had any turrets that making any sense to us, and we're barely getting any value out of it, which is a very important part of his kit. So try to remember that. Chat, take your pens and paper out, alright? A lot of valuable tips here, and they're all free. Ooh. Gotta be careful of the Ash up there.
Back down! Not a chance!
Soldier 76 online.
I'm with you again.
I'm at your side!
Also, chat, I don't care. I'm having pizza tonight.
Feel better?
Tonight's a pizza night. Oh, almost got the kill. She's low. She's gonna have to move back. Okay, that's a better turret. Nice. Eat her ass. Eat her ass. Okay, you know they're up there. You know they're coming down the stairs here. PP Mercy? Any PP Mercy? Decent turret. In this position, when a fight's about to break out here, I'm gonna point that out to you. The only thing that will stop you from getting any value out of your turret is the payload blocking the damage. I don't know why I found this kind of funny, but of all the places that you could have put the turret right now, it's being blocked by the payload. So it's not getting any damage. I don't know why I find this so funny. Of all the million places you could have put the turret, it just happened to be behind the payload where it's not getting any value. I guess the point I want to point out is that you could have put it on top of the payload and then it could have followed and actually get some value. Or you can opt in to throw it up on high ground as well. You can put it right here if you want. I shouldn't be laughing. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny. It's just like the only place that you should not be putting your turret down, and he does it. I guess you could say that your turret is safe. Oh my god, dude, I'm crying. That's so fucking funny to me. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not making fun of you. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
You can't beat me.
He's definitely making fun of you. No, I'm not.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
Great position right now. So, they swapped their tank. I'm going to point something out right now, and I'm going to try and make it as quick as I can. But you taking this left side angle, really, really good. What I want you to do here, this is probably not going to happen, but I want you to do this anyways. I want you to hide left side here. And then when the fight breaks out, I want you to put your turret down around this angle right here. Press E, and you start fucking hailing on the asses, dude. You have a great positioning right now, and even better, your turret on the point right now is a great indicator of when they are pushing up, because you can listen for the sun cue. When your turret starts firing, you know that they're playing around this angle right here, or they're playing further up, right? So you can actually use your turret to your advantage right now and listen to when it starts locking on. If you stay hidden here and you wait for the right moment to strike, the fight starts out, your diva jumps in, you can push down another turret right here, and you can press E and you start fucking hailing on them, and you can probably win the fight off that. So I want to see how you do it, but if you're not, that's a good valuable tip for you, so try and keep that in mind.
Hey there.
Pause jam? Okay, well, the element of surprise. Okay, we're... Big fucking diva ball. Put down another turret soon. Okay, that's decent.
Tactical visor activated.
You hear someone to your left?
We're running out of time. Oh, wait. Got one here. I'm on fire.
So, another thing I want to point out, if you saved your E, you press your turret here. What I want you to do instead is I want you to use your turret right here, right? And the reason why we do this is so they can't come out of spawn and just kill it for free, right? We want them to work for it. A turret isn't just an ability we throw down and hope that it gets value whatever we do it. I think you need to be a little bit smarter with your turret placements. If you were to put it down here, you take a left side angle around the payload, you press E and you start doing right clicks on the tank, you win this game right here. You win the point, right? Instead, what's happening here is that you're opting in to throw the turret way, way further back. We're pressing E and we're trying to snipe an Ashe, right? Sure, you might get the kill on Ashe, but when it comes to it, we can actually be the difference maker of this fight. I'm just pointing it out to you because we didn't do it, but we could have done it, right? So, turret here, press E, walk up, right click the tank, win the fight. But instead, we're trying to do this like weird thing is we're trying to play like kind of Widowmaker-y-ish. I'm not sure if that's just the way you like playing him, but Torb is better when you find turret placements where people can't just kill them for free. And when you're not really sniping and you're utilizing your E and right. So the way I want you to start thinking around using his E, where you get more armor and you shoot faster, is I want you to start and think about it as a means to do a lot of burst damage, right? So try and get into the mindset that when you press your E, half the time you want to be a Reaper, right? Half the time you want to be a Reaper. That's the way I want you to look at it. And right now, we're not. We're pressing E, putting down turret, and we're trying to snipe people from across the map. That's all fine and dandy. You might get a kill half the time, but instead of like trying to do this like 50-50, we can actually guarantee a win here. And I want you to be a little bit more smarter when you use your E, right? So when you press E, I want you to look at yourself as more as a Reaper because you do a lot of damage with your shotgun for that period of time. And before your E starts running out, you can get back into safety.
Looked like you needed a
Enemy here.
10 seconds.
Pull it together. Let's get.
I don't see any pen and papers, chat. What the fuck are you guys doing? I'm giving you guys insane tips, and no one's writing anything down. I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm.
turret deployed. I'm overloading. Pick on someone your own size.
Complete.
I've high hopes for you.
Score 0-2.
Typical Master Torbjorns, chat. Am I right? Typical Master Torbjorns. Am I right? It's all right, dude. We'll get you to GM in no time. Hey, you got 4 minutes left to put your predictions in, chat. I'm in, Hackermans. It's tough, man, you know? It's tough in Masters, you know? When your team doesn't really play around you. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, dude. Typical Masters. Alright, playing a little bit of Junkrat. Okay, okay.
I don't like having my time wasted.
Now that's a GM move. The double concussive mine to high ground? Oof. You don't see that in bronze, do you? Okay, we know they have a widow. Sneaky beaky, huh?
Oi,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Don't tell anyone.
Threat emerges.
Enemy here.
How the?
You'll never take me alive. Gotcha.
Pop me the fuck off. Oh, yeah. It's good. Spam. You know there's a widow, so we gotta be a little bit careful. But that's the good thing about playing Junkrat, right? You don't have to kind of like be up in their face. Oh, we know the widow. Watch out. All right, chat. What's up? What's going wrong here? What's going wrong? What are we doing wrong? There's a widow looking right at us. Chat, help me. What are we doing wrong here in this choke? There's a widow looking right down lane. We're jumping. Yep. That is true. Lewis, when you're jumping, right, and you're playing against a hit scan player who's decent at aiming, the worst thing that you could possibly do is jump, right? You become so much easier to hit. Junkrat already has a pretty generous hitbox for hit scan characters to bring down. But the reason I'm pointing this out is that the higher rank that you go to, and I'm sure you will, is that when you start jumping like this, you actually become way easier to hit. The reason for it is that if you jump, your entire trajectory and the way you move becomes very predictable, right? No matter how you jump in this game, you will always fall at the same speed, the same direction, left and right. So when you jump in a choke like this, it's actually very contradictory to what you want to do. Instead, crouch spamming, ADSing left and right to where you want to go when you know Widow's looking at you is highly preferential. But if you jump, I don't know why you're not dead right now. This Widow probably choked a little bit, didn't really hit her shots, but I'm just pointing it out that jumping against a Widow is never a good idea. And we already know that she's looking at us straight from main. So I'm just pointing it out so you know for the future that jumping against any hit scan characters is usually a very no-go. Nice. He actually just straight up fucking charged his fist through a trap. Get fucked, dude.
I still think we can win.
Okay, what are we going to now? Oh, we're back on Widow?
aim to devastate.
Oh, we got a Widow duel on our hands. Let's go.
Objective lost.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Whoa!
Delightful.
Fucking Widow diff cunt. There's ads. Okay, we're waiting, chat. Don't panic. Don't panic. I saw it. We're waiting. All right? We are waiting. You don't have to worry. I got you. Like and retweet and tag 2 friends. Yeah, I see every other creator actually do that right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do, but I don't do that. I just give them out to my Twitch chat, dude. I just give them out, dude. I don't care. I literally don't care about social media. Anyways, let's go back to it.
You can't hide from me forever.
They have us outnumbered.
Oh. Almost.
Thank you.
Oh, Widow diffed, cunt.
What is that?
How the fuck are you getting 7? Okay, we need to get to the bottom of this. How is some people in chat legitimately getting 2 ads and some people are claiming they're getting 8? How is that possible? How is there such a disparity that there's 6 ads in between you two? Who is lying? So, it can't be that some people are getting 2 ads and some people are getting 8. There's no shot. There's no shot. Region? Are you telling me that depending on the region you're from, you can either get 2 or 8? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? That should be illegal. That should be fucking illegal. How the flying fuck are you getting 8 ads, con? I can tell you from statistics. Hold on. From statistics, right? The way I'm looking at it right now, you should be getting 2 minutes of ads every hour. That's it. If you're getting more than that, you are getting fucking shafted. You are getting mega shafted. Because you should be getting 2 minutes of ads an hour. That's what you should be getting right now on my channel. 2 ads. Like 2 minutes of ads an hour is what you should be getting. If you're getting more than that, I'm sorry, dude. You're getting shafted. Fucking hell, dude. Go Jacoba 6 for the Prime. Slicks12 with the 3 months Prime as well. Appreciate you. Shabai Sweden 13 months. And Julia Romana with the 18 months. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. All right, let's go back to the Widow dominance. Yeah, you should be getting 4 ads an hour on this channel. And if you're getting more than that, dude, you're getting mega shafted.
Over here.
Get in there, Bob.
Meteor strike.
Okay, so we dipped the Widow twice. We made them swap to Bastion. We got good positioning here. Billy Bob's a Bob.
We are outnumbered.
No, I hate ads as much as the next person. I don't like it. Why do you think I give so many subs to my viewers? I hate ads. I'm not a hypocrite. Okay, nice kill. Okay, gotta watch out here. Play the angle. Ooh, almost.
I didn't see that. I just don't
I mean, I've done it on multiple occasions. If I see nice people in my chat who don't have the funds, they don't have the money, you know, they're going through a tough time, and they're very nice in chat, and they're talkative, and they help other people, I usually give them a sub, just because I can. Nice headshot. It's good positioning, dude. I like this. The only thing I want to point out, Lewis, is that when you use grapple hook, there's a couple things I want to point out. Is that you're kind of doing it just for the sake of doing it, but I think it's very important to try and use your cooldowns when you know that the Doomfist doesn't have his up, right? So for example, I'm not saying that jumping up on high ground there was a bad idea. It wasn't. However, the Doomfist did have his leap, so he could have jumped up and killed you. He chose not to, but I think it's better to save a couple seconds of safety. So when you hear he use his slam, it's okay to jump up because you know that you're going to be safe for a couple seconds at least. So it's just like a brain thing that if you hear him use his abilities, it's okay to jump off and take that angle. I don't mind that at all. I'm just being very nitpicky because I think that your Widow is really good, but you can be better, right? So I'm just going like hard in the paint because I know that you can be a lot better. So sound cues are very, very important, and we've talked about this on the stream extensively. It's very, very smart for us to kind of realize that we need to listen to other people's abilities and then make our move depending on what we hear, right? So I just want to point that out, that a lot of the time we're doing using our cooldowns kind of off cooldown, but it's also good to kind of pay attention to what the enemy team is doing as well. So I just want to point that out to you because I know that you can get a lot better. Thank you for the sub a few days ago. Didn't notice at the time. I appreciate it. See, chat, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, man, if you're a nice person in my chat and you're nice to other people, you bring love in here, you might not have the funds. You might be going through a tough period of time. You don't like ads. I fucking hate ads. But the truth is, if you're nice, I might just fucking gift you a sub. It's that simple, right? Help the people that can't fucking afford it themselves. Some people are going through a tough time. I just want to help them out, dude. So that's just the way I look at it. I try and help everyone, but, you know, I can't get to everyone. But sometimes, you know, I see your ass. If you're nice in chat, you're nice to other people, I see you. Trust me. And sometimes you might just get lucky because, you know, I want to help people out.
It's getting interesting.
Yo! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Groundskeeper. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind of you. Is one tricking a good idea? No. Being flexible in this game is everything.
Get in there, Bob.
If you're one trick a character, you're kind of you're kind of fucking your team over if the enemy team wants to counter you. You need to be a little bit more versatile. I always say be good at 3 heroes. Mod, 2 months Prime, Groundskeeper, 5 gifted subs. Thanks so much for the love, guys. I appreciate it. Chat, get some colon 3s in the chat, please. Love you, human beings. Just dropping mad love on the channel right now. Okay. Play a little better angle. Okay, that's okay. Kill the turret. That's good. turret's down.
Smoke 'em out of there.
The payload. Got one here.
Nice shot.
Large
Yeah,
targets
jump
are
out top
such
right.
Guilty pleasures.
Enemy turret down.
Oh. Yeah. Need to kind of understand that Widow 175 HP is tough. There's a lot more like, you know, spam that's gonna kill us, so we need to pay a little bit of attention to that. But you're doing pretty good on Widow right now.
Guess not.
What are some good supports that are good against Ashe and Widow? I mean, you can just play Kiriko, that is a better sniper than both of them right now. Nice headshot. Yeah, you feel a lot more comfortable in Widow, that's for sure. Is Mercy's panicking right now? She's PP Mercying, she's PP Mercying.
Won't anyone play with me?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't get healed by your team, Lewis, and that's unfortunately the reality sometimes when we play, you know, in Masters. Nice headshot. But like, trying to figure out what the health packs are and trying to be like self-sustainable is also quite important. And I feel like a lot of the time you're low HP, there's a health pack like right next to you, you're just not taking it. So try and be a little bit better and smarter with that. Eat his fucking ass. Eliminado. Eat it. Murder. Okay, watch out for the Bastion turret. Okay, your Mercy got fucking domed.
No one can hide from my sight.
Okay, B. Oh. It's gonna go back here a little bit. It's gonna slow-mo that real quick. It's gonna slow-mo this real quick. And there's the misstep. And here's the panic, realizing that whoop, there's no floor behind me. Now, Coggers, beautiful, beautiful. Now, let's see it from a third perspective angle, just to get the full realization of what's going on here. This is good. This is good content. Hold on. Okay, okay. Here we come. Here it comes. Wait for it. There's another shot. We're reloading.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, okay, here we come. We get shot a little bit. We're gonna get hurt here in a hot second. Boom. Obviously, you want to jump out of this, Lewis. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, you probably know that. Listen, this happens to the best of us. Oh, oh, there's the misstep. Oh, oh, shit. There's the realization. And... unfortunate, as we like to call that. It happens to the best of us. It really does. Unlucky. At this point, I would just say, I'm resetting. It's a tactical reset.
Let's take him to the wasteland. Sterben nicht.
I would never shoot PP Mercy. A minor thing, but I'm gonna point it out again, that we do not want to shoot PP Mercy when she's Valk. The reason why is because you need to hit 2 really good shots or a fully loaded headshot to kill her. In this case, I would rather you focus on everything else on the point. If she has Valk, she now has incredible self-healing, so chances are you'll hit body shots, and even if you hit body shots, you're not gonna kill her. So in this particular case, I would have liked for you to focus on what's on the point instead.
60 seconds remaining.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Okay, Torb swap.
Let's get started. What? My baby's under attack.
Hi. Hi.
We're going back on Widow?
Hi.
Okay, we are.
I aim to devastate.
Over there. 30 seconds remaining.
They don't have much time left.
Oh, almost. Yeah. That Reaper is trying to snipe you. I found it kind of funny. Reaper's gonna teleport on you. Oh, the panic. The panic. The panic. No, we're choking. No. Okay. Now this is gonna sound really funky, but you know what you could have done here? This is actually fucking hilarious, and I've done this a million times against Reapers on this point. Chat, I'm about to give you a big brain tip, okay? About to be a big brain tip. We're playing here. The Reaper's on the other side. He's trying to snipe you, right? Now here's an important thing that you can do. When he opts in to teleport for you, you know what you can do? Instead of panicking and going down to the low ground where he's always going to jump after you, when he starts to teleport, you can actually shift over to this area right here, right? And now you've swapped positions, but you're still in a really good position to do damage to the enemy team. And now you have a better position than him, right? So you can wait to TP out, grapple it with timing, and come over here instead. And he's stuck there. Now he has to go down to the point, and now he's vulnerable to your headshots, right? So you can actually go to where he was, and that would have been an excellent decision making, right? But instead, what happened here, you heard the teleport, you panicked, grappled into the wall, and you got stuck here, and he killed you, right? And it's probably going to make you lose the point here. So kind of wanted to point that out. It's how we could have done it instead.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
I can tell you right now that if you were right-clicking here instead, you would have probably gotten a kill.
Let the kitsune guide you.
If you right-click there, you've got a lot more value. Probably gotten a kill too. What the fuck is going on? Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, we pointed out some very good tips how you can play this better. We pointed out some positioning errors that you could get better on Widow. We pointed out that we should stop jumping against hitscan heroes. We pointed out some turret locations. We pointed out where you can flank, where you can kind of go in a different angle, how you can approach each and every point. We also talked about sound cues and using our cooldowns. We also discussed that you need to right-click a lot more when you play Torbjorn, like a lot more. You need to really, really start utilizing the right-click, because right now you're only using half the power that character can provide. Sniping isn't always all that bad. I'm not saying that you can't use left-click. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that right-click in these scenarios, you could have gotten at least a couple kills out of it, right? So I think with those tips, man, seriously, Lewis, if you really, really take it into account and you really listen to what I'm saying, I actually think that you will have no problems climbing. Your Widow seems very comfortable. It seems like that is your go-to character when things are going rough. You Widow diffed the enemy Widow, which was nice to see. There's a couple minor mistakes happening there, though, obviously, like positioning, kind of like, you know, the Reaper thing there that happened. Was obviously a big giveaway that you're kind of panicking half the time. But if you take it calm and you think about what you're doing, I'm dead serious with these tips. I actually think that you have no issues climbing further into the ranks. I don't think you have an issue whatsoever. But yeah, chat, did you feel like that VoD review was helpful? You feel like that was good? You guys feel like you guys learned anything today? Any learners? Any fucking learners in it? No? Well, too bad. Get good, bro.